they get a gift sent to them called Caitlin Clark. She is sprinkling magic all around the WNBA, making a sport that no one likes likable and watchable. And instead of showing any gratitude towards Caitlin Clark, they have set out to destroy Caitlin Clark. This is what women do.
Angel Reese seems to be on a quest for attention, often dressing in outfits that leave little to the imagination.
Reese, which is absolutely ridiculous, and let's talk about how ridiculous it is.
Just when you think her antics can't get any more surprising, she manages to outdo herself with another bold fashion choice.
And call me sexist, we're looking at it in real time. You're looking at a big, flaming example of the ingratitude that women have. And I've told you all this before, but it's worth reiterating. Women have created this narrative, and their handlers and the Marxists have created this narrative that, oh my God, if it wasn't for these sexist men.
While she complains about fake AI-generated images of herself, her provocative clothing choices suggest she's inviting the drama.
In my view, if she doesn't clean up her behavior, she's going to be part of the problem.
If she's genuinely concerned about her image, it might be wise to reconsider the outfits that draw so much unwanted attention.
We would have built the first airplane. We would have built the first computer if it wasn't for these sexist men. We would have built the first cars. We would have paved train tracks all across America so that people could travel out west. We would have paved roads so stagecoaches could take roads out west into undiscovered territory.
Here we go again with Angel Reese, who seems to think that wearing less means getting more attention.
But it was sexism. We wanted to do all of that. We wanted to build skyscrapers. We wanted to be roughnecks and fall to our death while building buildings. We wanted to do that, but these sexist men just wouldn't allow it. And so now, you sexist men that stopped us from inventing.
Her recent outfits look more suited for a late-night club than the Women's Sports Hall of Fame. Seriously, since when did basketball become a fashion show? That one outfit everyone's talking about.
Flying in airplanes and cars and trains and DoorDash and everything else. Y'all owe us a debt. And damn it, if we are participating in a sport that loses money for 27 straight years, damn it, you better fly as commercial. I mean, you better fly as private. And if a gift comes from out of nowhere called Caitlin Clark, but she doesn't fit the demographics.
It practically set the internet ablaze, leaving little to the imagination. The comments were wild. Some praised her boldness, while others wondered if she had a run-in with scissors. Can you blame them? If you dress like that, expecting silence is just unrealistic. Is this really how Angel Reese wants to be remembered?
That we want to celebrate. She's not black and she's not lesbian. We will destroy her rather than build up this league. There's no gratitude here. And so I want to elaborate on a point I made earlier this week about why the resistance to Caitlin Clark. This is how angry and the lack of gratitude that these women have.
It's hard not to think she's clueless about basketball. And don't even get me started on her surprise when people react to her outfits. It's like she's asking for it. You can't show up in something that barely qualifies as clothing and then act shocked when people have opinions.
The WNBA for 25, 26 years has basically been a traveling lesbian sex cult. You go to any WNBA arena and it looks like some kind of lesbian party. You fly the rainbow over the arena, let everybody know, like, it's about to go down up in here.
It's almost as if she's handing out cards saying, please comment on my outfit, and then gets upset when they do. The irony is so thick you could slice it with a knife. This is pure hypocrisy at its finest.
in this arena, there's going to be Brittany Griner's going to be here, Diana Taurasi's going to be here, and this arena is going to be filled with other lesbians. This is our safe space. This is our place to party. This is our pickup lounge. This is our hangout. This is our nightclub. This is our strip club. And so what have they done? Just think this through. What's the argument against Caitlin Clark at this point now? It's her fans.
The real problem isn't just the outfit, it's the attitude that comes with it. You can't keep wearing clothes that scream for attention and then act surprised when people aren't focused on your basketball skills. Sorry, Angel, but you're the one shifting the conversation, not us. She talks about people making AI-generated nudes of her, but really, has she looked at her own Instagram lately? With all those barely there bikinis and outfits that seem more appropriate for a nudist beach.
Because Caitlin Clark has given them nothing to complain about. She's played this brilliantly. She has said nothing. She hasn't been aggressive with any of these people. She hasn't done anything. And so they know that. And so what they now complain about is her fans. She's like Tim Tebow. Nothing wrong with Tim Tebow, but it's her fans. We don't like them. They're over the top. They have these expectations and they won't be met. And they'll hate us. What they're really saying is, we don't want heterosexual men and women and their children coming to our sex cult and our nightclub and our strip club. They don't want the demographics inside the arena to change.
And she's practically giving everyone a sneak peek herself. Let's be real here. This is some top-tier hypocrisy. The issue isn't just the outfit, it's the attitude behind it. Angel can't keep wearing clothes that scream for attention and then act surprised when people don't focus on her basketball skills.
So everywhere Caitlin Clark goes, if you watch these games, if you look at her home games, her road games, everywhere she goes, oh, there's dads with their daughters. There's mom and dad with their daughters. There's families showing up because they like Caitlin Clark. And so the demographics inside the arena, the Indiana Fever were averaging, I think, 8,000 people last year. Now they're averaging close to 18,000 people in the arena. And the people showing up in the arena, many of them, a great number of them, to see Caitlin Clark, they're heterosexual.
With all those barely there outfits, it seems like she's giving everyone a preview herself. It's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and then complaining about being stuffed. She's definitely feeding the fire. The timing of this whole situation is pretty suspicious, just as people start questioning whether Angel Reese cares more about likes than her basketball skills.
And so she's stepped into reality now rather than just being, it's like a hot girl. She rarely gets told the truth. And then all of a sudden, she runs into a guy that like, no, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And she, well, I've never been treated this way. People actually are holding me accountable for what I say and do. And so if you wanna sit there and say,
she brings up the drama around AI-generated nude photos. It feels a bit too convenient, like she's trying to distract everyone from the real issue. This isn't her first rodeo. Her wardrobe choices and constant attention-seeking posts have been part of her strategy for a while now. Now, the AI nude controversy is just another chapter in this ongoing saga of grabbing headlines. The timing of this whole situation raises some eyebrows, just as people start questioning whether Angel Reese is more focused on likes than her basketball game.
Hey, I'm the reason that this audience is showing up too. There are going to be people like me and others that are going to say, well, I'm not really sure, because without Caitlin Clark, no one knows or cares anything about you, Angel Reese. And then in particular, what's happened, I want to play you this clip. Someone has put together a highlight.
She suddenly brings up the drama surrounding AI-generated nude photos. It seems a bit too convenient, almost like she's trying to divert attention from the real issue. This isn't her first time playing this game. Her choice of outfits and constant look-at-me posts have been part of her strategy for a while. Now the AI nude controversy is just another chapter in her ongoing quest for attention. If Angel Reese truly wants to be taken seriously and shift the focus back to her game, she needs to change her approach. Dressing for attention attention and posting revealing photos while complaining about objectification doesn't add up. Right now, it feels like she's speeding down a road without a seatbelt. Her tearful monologues about struggles come off as dramatic, not sincere. Yes, she's faced challenges, but many stem from her own choices. You can't play with fire and then act shocked when you get burned. If you dress like you're in a music video and stir up controversy, don't expect everyone to talk about your basketball skills. This isn't just about her outfits. Reese has been playing the victim card for months. After LSU won the NCAA championship in May 2023, she lashed out on social media after criticism for trash-talking Caitlin Clark. Instead of owning up to it, she claimed she was being targeted because of who she is. It's not just about the game, it's about her consistently portraying herself as the victim. But here's the twist. Reese knows exactly what she's doing. With over 2 million Instagram followers by August 2023, she understands how every post and outfit will be perceived. When she dresses provocatively, she knows it'll create buzz. So when that attention turns negative, she retreats into victim mode. Angel Reese seems to thrive on attention, often sharing bold photos and making headlines. When backlash arises, she claims she's just being herself, like in her July 2023 post stating, "I will always be unapologetically me." However, being true to oneself doesn't exempt anyone from facing consequences. This tactic of playing the victim has been seen before, and people are growing weary of it. Reese actively courts controversy, but then acts surprised when the attention becomes overwhelming. It's ironic that she seeks the spotlight, but complains when it gets too bright.